Hey everybody, welcome back to Battle Ready Inc., the channel all about bringing you as much nerdy content as possible. It's that time again. We are doing our first egg hatching of the year 2021, and I'm excited for this. So not only do we have an absolute legendary egg, but if you notice next to it, there's something funny looking about this other legendary egg, right? This is one of the unduplicated legendary eggs from the Incarnation of Sins event, right? Where they took the clan dungeon boss, they put him out into the world for everyone to go one-on-one with, and whatever your scores all tallied up together was your score for the event. I placed in the top 50, clearly, because I won one of these eggs. So out of however many players that participated in it, I think it was like 4,000 or something players, I managed to score in the top 50. So pretty awesome. I'm so excited to open this guy up and see what we get. An unduplicated egg after 2.5 years playing this game now. Getting something I've never pulled before is gonna be crazy. So I'm hoping we're gonna get something super awesome that I really could use or really want, but we'll have to see. Alright, so starting at the back though, we gotta build up, right? We gotta build up the momentum, build that anticipation first. So we're going to start off with just some mysterious eggs. I don't have an overly abundant amount of eggs this month. I'm not really sure what's going on. I haven't been doing my normal farming that I used to do, that I had to do for leveling up dragons with the new changes and all and how they work. It's just not very needed anymore for me. I have so much experience just to put wherever I want. As well as I have so many 5-star dragons that I've leveled up to 5 stars to use to turn 5 stars into 6 stars that I don't even bother leveling and farming up lesser dragons right now, just because there hasn't been any good new dragons for me to even bother with. So instead, with the new rune changes, I've been farming the clan rune dungeon, right? The thing that used to no one touched is now seeing a whole lot more play. But because of that, I don't get mysterious eggs like I used to from doing just the regular adventure modes. So that's a shame, but it's for the better. It's to like advance further in the game. I need these 7-star runes if I want to, keep up with everybody else. So unfortunately, that means farming runes, never ending. I think I did it the other day and I was at like 350 attempts because you can auto sell, right? So I auto sell all my 5s and I keep all my 6s, and it was on like 300 and something, and I hadn't filled up my inventory on 6-star runes. So that should tell you how rare 6-star runes are in that. So that kind of sucks. But when you have 130,000 wings to spend on runs, I don't think I'm going to be clearing out of those wings anytime soon, even with auto battling like that. Alright, so what are we kind of looking for today? Once again, we're on the mellow hunt. I've been kind of liking how the Earth one has been performing in Clan Dungeon, so definitely would like to get the other mellow dragons of the other elements. That would be super awesome to get those, just to help support the teams. Pulling Fire Veros off of that bottom team, just to, honestly, at that point, I could auto, because that mana regeneration is so rapid with that bottom team when you put a mellow on there, that I could finally go back to manualing the top. And I like manualing the top a little bit better because you can hold on to those single target attacks for when the boss goes in the vulnerable state, and then you can drop them rapidly in that. So as well as I would like to get some more of the Tilkies. I've got the Earth one. I think I'm finally over running the Clown Dragon, the Light Clown Dragon, for a leadership. That crit rate buff just is not, it's not doing it for me anymore. It just doesn't provide a good enough benefit. I've since switched to Urian as my full-time leadership dragon for top lane. So dropping that 3 mana cost single target attack with that crazy like 32-second timer cooldown for something that's going to give me, you know, less than 20 seconds of a cooldown timer, just get to spam that out so much more often. It's just better across the board, especially when you combine it with something like a Urian that reduces that cooldown timer. It's just flat better. Alright, second crack, third, no, wow. So that took a while to get a 4-star. That, oh, another one? Okay, nope. Just complaining about not getting 4 stars, and I was hoping for a 5 right then. Not that we really need it on just a random. If we get a triple crack on a dark, that would be good. You know, we're always trying to level up those dark masteries. Poor Monis, I think mine's still sitting at a 5 or a 6, and I've had it for how long now? I mean, several months. So being able to power that up more would be very appreciated. If I could get my Dark Monis to Mastery 10, I think my PvP team, I bet I could get in the top 20s. I really do think I could get into the 20s. I'm right now sitting in the 30s. I usually finish, if I do all my battles for the week, I usually finish in the 40s. But if I could get my masteries up to 10, because that heal just goes through the roof once you get to that point. So that would be greatly appreciated to get that final level of mastery. But that's not going to happen anytime soon. So let's just get what we can get now and then move on. 25 dark eggs, though. That's a lot to work with. We haven't had a triple crack yet. We went through 40-something mysterious eggs. So mathematically, we should get a triple crack right in here if it's just not a bad night. Now, if the game's just kind of holding out on me to get that, you know, that unclaimed one or whatever, that other legendary egg, you know, it can hold out all the luck it wants for that and give us something truly amazing. Something really hard to get, like a light Tilky. Come on, triple! Nope. Okay, just a quad. But yeah, something like a light Tilky. Are we ready? Nope, man. Now it knows. It knows I want it. It knows I want that triple crack. It's gonna keep giving us quads. Or level 4s, I guess. Ugh. All these doubles. Come on. 14 to go. We're about halfway through these guys. At this point, I think we're at like 60-something eggs. And at a 2% chance, we should have gotten one by now. But again, we've had those nights where we've literally cracked open 100 eggs and never got one, so it does happen from time to time. Overall, though, I'm feeling really happy with what I've got. Like I said, more Tilkies would be cool just to replace the Clown Dragon. Like I said, the light one would be cool. Oh, I know what I want. I really, really want a light type. Oh, I'm drawing a blank on him. Spirit. I would love a light spirit. If we could pull that, that's like the dream pull right now. I've finally gotten over my desire for the Dark Totem. I don't think it'll benefit me anymore at this point in the game, especially with Dark Monis. Then Dark Totem is just kind of useless at this point. Which is crazy to think that I've finally gotten to that point in the game where I finally do not want a Dark Totem. Been a long time coming, that's for sure. Mainly just because I never really thought in like my wildest dreams that I would actually pull the Dark Monis, just because it's so hard to get. Watch me pull a second one tonight in our absolute egg. That'd be nuts. Alright, well, that's a bummer. We'll go on to these lights next. I do need light mastery fodder. And again, we could get a light spirit out of, you know, these 17 light eggs. I guess it's possible. Again, I'm not holding my breath. I definitely have a much better chance of pulling it out of the unduplicated legendary egg, which also is extremely difficult. I would like a light healer, honestly. I'm still running my Light Lady, which is a 3-star, and then my Light Venezi occasionally, which is just a 4-star. So if we could pull a 5-star healer like Light Smart Dragon, that would be amazing. But at the end of the day, any kind of just regular 5-star healer of any type would be great. Or just fodder. Also, I'm glad I'm picking up these guys. I've been manually making my own dark dragons. Making the dark darknix out of the combinations. Like making the fire suras and then turning the fire suras and all the others in and making a dark darknix. And then turning around and using him as fodder for my for masteries. It's a long process and it's boring as crap waiting for the pulls, but I'm getting them more steadily than I'm getting just lucky drops of getting 5s. So only 3 to go. We still haven't had a triple crack. I don't know what is going on. Again, though, if y'all remember back to that video where we pulled the Dark Monas. Oh, come on, triple! Dang it. The Dark Monas video was insane. We didn't pull anything the whole video and got to that very, 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 very final egg, and then we got the big pull. So maybe something like that will happen again. Fire eggs, I'm so not a fan of fire. If this is my triple on a fire, oh, I hate getting fire dragons just because I have so many of them and I don't have any. There's nothing else that I need except for maybe a fire mellow that I could use at this point. That's a fire type. Maybe like a fire Poseidon. Does he come in fire? I don't even know. That doesn't even make sense for Poseidon to come as fire, but it is what it is. Fire, or is there a fire mini dragon? I have the Dark Bane, but I need another 5-star. I need a hedge bat, a fire hedge bat, I guess. I just need a second DPS for my bottom lane on Clan Dungeon. Man, this is brutal. I hope we're not competing for that worst egg hatching video ever title. We've already done that recently after like a year and a half, so let's not have a repeat of that. I don't think it's possible if we have an absolute and the unduplicated legendary. We should be okay. Hopefully. I still haven't got anything that I could use all night though. Oh, I guess I lied. I got the light 3-stars, the mechanical guy. But that's not really anything to write home about. That's just a 3-star. Alright, I'm moving on to water here. Got a fair bit of water as well. I guess again looking for the mellow. That's kind of about it. I've really got water covered very well. I've got the water Poseidon, I believe. I've got the water mini dragon. So Clan Dungeon's covered. I guess, is there a water Tilky? I could use that. Again, we're not trying to break the bank here on these pulls. I'm just trying to get some moderately useful pulls that are just a slight upgrade to what we already have, what we're already just destroying with. I guess I could use some more 4-star mastery fodder. I pulled the water hedge bat last month, and I'm just trying to get to mastery 10 so I can use it on bottom lane. So here we go, some 4-star fodder. That'll be, you know, instantly deleted, but it's okay. It serves a purpose. You must sacrifice yourself for the greater good. And let's see, we still have the earth eggs. I've got a couple of the fantasy eggs. One day we'll actually get a limited dragon, a 5-star limited dragon out of those. I don't know when it's going to happen, but people always posting in the Discord server about their crazy 5-star limited dragon pulls out of fantasy eggs. I remember the day that I got the double triple in a set of 10 on the rate up, and I like lost my mind. And then one of the people on the Discord server, they had one, and the next week they had a second. Dang, someone's always got to one-up you, right? Okay, alright. Still no triple crack. That is just crazy. Let's see, Earth. Earth, I don't really need anything from Earth. I don't even think I need mastery fodder right now. Not really. Not all that much. I mean, there's always something that could use mastery fodder, but if I was to get a triple crack, it definitely would rather it being another element than Earth. I guess it's one up above fire, because fire I don't need any. I don't need a single one for fire, but I could, I suppose, use Earth triple crack. Doesn't look like that's going to happen either, though. We didn't have very many Earths compared to the other elements. The back-to-back ladies. Alright, 2 more, and then I believe we have the fantasy eggs next. So, alright. Don't give us a triple. Don't give us a triple. Okay. Alright, so I don't know how many eggs we're up to right now, but it's definitely got to be over 100. So, again, mathematically, we should have a triple any second. Alright, 14 of these in total. So you're saying there's a chance. I'm barely getting any double cracks. I mean, it's really kind of sparse. I wonder if the game is punishing me for something. I did just get my first 7-star rune. It wasn't out of the fusion section. When they did their Christmas event, they gave us a bunch of the free draws out of the treasure chest, like the 10 free draws, and I got 1 7-star rune out of those freebies that they gave us. And it was a good one, too. I mean, it was a HP rune. It was an HP percentage rune. So, awesome. That'll definitely go on, probably on my Dark Monas, honestly. It's a huge buff. 55% HP buff. That is huge. Or 54%. Either way, it's still so much bigger than the 6-star runes. And the substats, the HP, or I had crit rate and crit damage to help getting those really big, juicy, big crits off on those heals. Wow, last fantasy egg here. Can we get anything? All right, there's 1 crack. That's 1. Come on, give us a 3rd. Nope. Nope. Couldn't even give me a water to use. Alright, a couple of our guaranteed 4 stars here. Again, doesn't even want to grace us with a water. Alright, just a couple more here to go. Got these ancients. Which, I mean, okay, there's a water. We could get a 5-star out of these, it's possible. Oh, we do! I think this is probably one of the first times I've ever had a 5-star hatch out of one of these eggs. I mean, it's not going to be anything too crazy in theory. Earth Cupid, Great Dragon. I already have one. Earth, again, it's better than fire. It's still pretty low on the totem pole of usefulness there on masteries. But, hey, it'll go to a good home in someone's belly. Fire Tigress, it's just a 4-star. Technically, it is limited for whatever reason. No one is running those. I don't know why they would even put them as limited. And then Earth Hedgebat. I'm already running the Earth Hedgebat. It is absolutely slaughtering. It is awesome. Alright, looks like we got 3 regular legendary eggs here. So let's crack these open. Maybe we'll get something we don't have already and just go ahead and just scratch it off the list so we don't get it accidentally. Water Trophius, one of my all-time favorite dragons in this entire game. I don't need it. I already have one maxed out. He's a beast. He's on my PvP team. So, moving on. Again, just fingers crossed for something we don't have. Water Smart. Nope. Bob Ross himself there. Already pulled him several times in the past. He is an older one, so if we could get a Light Smart, I'd be okay with that. Ooh, Water Eternal. I don't think I've ever pulled a Water Eternal. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, which one do we do first, though? Do we do the Unduplicated Legendary, or do we do the Absolute? That's a tough one. Let's go with the Unduplicated. Unduplicated it is. Oh, wish me luck. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Oh, please, please. Something amazing. Earth Urian. Okay. I mean, I've got the water one already, and they kind of do the same thing, but a different one isn't that bad. I don't know when I would, other side from swapping them out for Clan Dungeon. I mean, I guess the water one is weak on the weeks that we go against the earth. So being able to swap in the earth for at least don't have disadvantage on elements could be fine. I don't really want to spend all that effort into powering this guy up, though. That's kind of a shame. I was really hoping for something like totally just out of this world crazy, rather than just a Urian. But here we go. Let's do this Absolute. Hopefully this makes up for everything else and the bad lucks we've had so far. I don't even know what I would want out of this. Just lay it on me. Man, this takes me back. Wow. I wanted this dragon for so long. For all of you newer players, you're not really aware that this used to be super meta. Having the Water Iris and the Earth Iris on the same team in PvP was just the #1 team. If you go and looked in top 10 for the week and looked at the top 10 teams, like 6 out of 10 would all be double Iris, the water and the earth. I got the earth a long time ago, but finally pulling the water after so long. This thing is incredible. This thing can do some gnarly damage. It's a single target attacker, right? 2 mana cost, so probably actually pretty good for Clan Dungeon top lane. I heard at one time, I don't know if this is ever confirmed, but I guess that's a different one. But technically the dragons or the monster's transformation counts as a transformation, so I guess it's tech that technically gets that bonus and not the iris. So that was actually mistaken, but still super powerful dragon. I think it scales off of attack speed, and it just puts out stupid amounts of damage. Just absolutely stupid amounts of damage. Again, that's a long time ago, though. It's not really used anymore. You never know when something like this is going to make a comeback, especially the thing that killed this dragon was Trophius. Once Trophius came out, it nullified the usefulness of this team. But if you put these guys on a team that shuts down and silences those like tanks, these guys instantly are a killer to be dealt with. So I don't know, food for thought. I'm definitely going to keep it. I'm not going to get rid of it, that's for sure. Just a whole lot of nostalgia right there. That was pretty awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please support the channel in any way you can. Just liking the video or subscribing is a huge help. And if you really want to support the channel, consider checking out my Patreon. There's a link in the description below for it. You can get access to my Discord server as well as some other cool incentives. Also, check out my official merch store. There's a link in the description below for my Teespring account. You get access to all my cool merch that I've got on there, as well as some other cool stuff, cool phone cases, that sort of thing. But like I said, any kind of support is always appreciated. Just simply liking the video can go a very long way for me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.